Oklahoma Panhandle. That's too bad because it was looking pretty good a while ago, but right now pretty pitiful, just down to a few scattered showers, a couple of little different bands, but none of these amounting to very much. Best shower that we have is probably that one just to the west of Mays near Kismet. Now that has been holding the temperatures down quite a bit there, but in Wichita, where the sun has been a little bit more generous today, we are warming up pretty quickly. I think we'll be up into the mid to upper 80s, still pretty good for this time of year. And we still do have the possibility that the sun may help to heat things up a bit, and we might get a shower or thunder shower out of it, Mark. I'll be back with more in a few minutes.
All right, Dave, thanks. 2 children are in police protective custody this afternoon after a toddler swallowed bleach. Emergency crews were called to the home in the 300 block of North Piatt yesterday evening. When they arrived, they learned a 2-year-old girl had swallowed bleach. They say she mistakenly grabbed the wrong cup while reaching for water. A 1-year-old boy was also home. Investigators became concerned for their welfare after finding human feces, bugs, and no running water.
Again, in these situations, it's the intent is to get aid to the families, not to necessarily pursue a criminal case. We want to get the situation corrected and get help to the family.
Police say 7 adults lived in the home and that 2 were present when it happened. At this time, the Exploited and Missing Child Unit is handling that investigation. Junction City officials and police are on the hunt for people who are stealing some of the city's water. The city can't account for about 30% of its water usage and has been told by the state that it is exceeding its allotted use. The city is being warned to control its water use or it will be sanctioned. Now police are asking the public for help to find anyone who is stealing water. Investigators say much of the missing water can be attributed to old, inaccurate meters and leakage, but think some people are taking water from public hydrants for construction or agricultural use. Protests against the George Zimmerman verdict have not subsided. In Los Angeles, protesters stopped traffic, broke windows, and even raided a Walmart. Some demonstrators attacked people on bikes and jumped on cars. A local news crew was also attacked overnight. Police made several arrests and say the protests are disrupting the wishes of Trayvon Martin's family.
It takes the wishes of the Martin family that asked for nonviolence and disregards it. If you truly care about the Martin family, if you truly care about the underlying issues, the last thing you should be doing is taking to the street.
Protests also kept police in Houston busy overnight. They made several arrests during a demonstration that drew thousands. A large group also took to the streets here in Wichita to show support for the Martin family. The crowd expressed frustration that the jury found Zimmerman not guilty of murder or manslaughter in the shooting of the unarmed teen. Meantime, one of the 6 women who found George Zimmerman not guilty has come forward to explain why the jury came to its decision. The woman, known only as Juror B37, says coming to a verdict was not easy. Andrew Spencer reports.
I want people to know that we put everything into everything to get this verdict.
When the verdict was given to the bailiff, this juror says everyone started to cry.
It's just hard, thinking that somebody lost their life, and there's nothing else could be done about it.
Her identity still a secret. Juror B37 tells CNN's Anderson Cooper exclusively that after closing arguments in the trial of George Zimmerman, the jury was initially split.
We had 3 not guilties, 1 second-degree murder, and 2 manslaughters.
She was among the 3 who thought Zimmerman was not guilty of either charge.
I think he's guilty of not using good judgment. When he was in the car and he had called 911, he shouldn't have gotten out of that car.
When he confronted Trayvon Martin, she says their roles changed based on evidence such as the placement of Zimmerman's dropped flashlights and keys and witness testimony describing one man on top of the other